Hey, what's up, guys? Darkbreaker here, and the Death Diary is gonna start any second now. Patch 2.5. It's a very anticipated patch for the entire community, I think. If you are talking about or if you are looking at the Reddit community or people that on social media, they really want patch 2.5 to hit big because there are a lot of problems right now in Wild Rift, or a lot of stuff that should be added to Wild Rift. And let's see what they're gonna add. Like, I know I've been talking mm, with the leading dev for matchmaking that they will improve the matchmaking, so hopefully that's gonna be very useful, not only for high elo players where people are not finding or the gains are really bad, but also in general for everyone that the matchmaking is more balanced. But yeah, I think Josh told me that it should be more based on matchmaking rating, and that the queue time should be way quicker, so that's very exciting. And yeah, as you guys can see here, 5,000 people are watching live. That's pretty hype, and already 11k likes. 11k likes. So, what are you guys, or after watching the Death Diary, what are you guys excited the most about on this patch? Obviously, here, teaser for Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn's gonna be a very strong. Wait, what is it? Oh, it's in two. Wait. The premiere's already starting on my Mac, but not here yet. Wait, maybe I should refresh. Okay. Okay, it's the same time. Wait, let me see. Okay, it's fine. Sound is a little bit loud, I just realized. So it goes. Okay, another 2 minutes. So, we were talking about Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn's gonna be a very, very strong ADC in the early game, especially. Very consistent champion. She has very big range, like her range in early game pressure is insane. Then she has her traps that are useful as utility to root people and also get vision. And the ultimate is great for cleaning up people. She also has her shoot back to jump over walls. So overall, I think she is a strong ADC both in solo queue and competitive. 1 minute more. 1 minute more, boys. 1 minute more. How excited are you guys? 1 minute more. Like, to be fair, I've already read the patch notes, so I know what's gonna happen, but I'm curious what's gonna be in the Death Diary and how they're gonna present it, because some stuff might be better explained in person and more hyped than if you just read it. So, gonna be interesting. But it's not like it's a pure live reaction, but I'm just gonna give my input and my opinion about the stuff they're gonna add and how they're gonna affect the game. Like, if you're paying attention to China, they have added honor system and also profile pictures. So maybe they're gonna add this one for patch 2.5. Because I've seen a lot of people want the honor system, better report system, etc. I've also made some suggestion or feedback notes. I'm gonna show it to you guys later on, or we're gonna talk about
Hello everyone, Alan here from the Wild Rift team, ready to share another look at what you can expect from us over the next couple of months.
Oh, year review. Ooh, okay. Whoops.
Before we get into what's coming up, October 27th marks a year since we first entered our regional open beta. A lot has changed in the past year, and we wanted to take a quick look back on the journey that we've taken so far.
Horizon Cup. Rakan Fire. Okay, kinda hype. Riven Aurelia. I think that patch was the biggest this year. Riven Aurelia. Light and Sentinels was really good event as well. KDA. Europe didn't even get KDA. Sad. Okay, Wild Pass. Hyping it up. Oh, see, Light and Sentinel. That was very cool.
Thanks for joining us in our first year. It's surely been a wild ride,
20k
but we're
live
just
viewers.
getting started.
Fuck.
We have a ton of exciting stuff in the pipeline for the upcoming year, and look
Okay.
forward to when we can unveil all of it to
I'm
you.
just curious what they're gonna tease. New champions, okay. Okay, guys.
Now, let's talk about the upcoming patch 2.5. 2.5 brings a whole host of updates to Wild Rift, including new champions. Veigar, the tiny master of evil, is making his villainous debut in a few days' time. A master of the dark arts, Veigar rains destruction and doom upon
This
his
champion
enemies,
is gonna be
both
so
as a mid
obnoxious
laner
in solo
and as a
queue.
support. With his wicked crowd control, you can chip away at your foes before delivering the final blow with a devastating primordial burst. If you're looking to lay down the law, then set your sights on the Piltover Sheriff, Caitlyn. With wits as sharp as her aim, Caitlyn enforces justice in the
I've
Dragon
seen
Lane.
some leaks.
Set traps for your enemies
I
and
wonder what
execute
else
them with
is
your
gonna get
ultimate,
added.
ace in the hole. The Sheriff of Piltover enters Wild
November,
Rift
okay,
in
yeah.
November. Joining Caitlyn on the Rift is Jace, the Defender of Tomorrow.
Jace, okay.
Ruling the
it's
Baron
confirmed.
lane with his trusty Hextech
Nice.
invention, Jace can switch between the Mercury Hammer and the Mercury Cannon to smash or blast his way to victory.
Jace will be so broken,
Power
by
up
the
with
way.
Jace starting in
Maybe
November.
even in the jungle, not even top lane. Maybe even jungle. So, Caitlyn
Patch
and Jace
2.5
for
brings some
November.
spicy gameplay updates. For starters, we're adding a second Rift Herald spawning later in the game to draw more attention to the Baron side of the map. We're hoping that this will accomplish a few things. Give players an objective to take before Baron, encourage more teamfights that aren't focused at Dragon, and increase the individual carry power of a player since Herald can be taken solo. Rift Herald will also deal more damage to turrets as well as take more damage when it headbutts them. To accommodate for 2 Rift Heralds, we're delaying Baron's initial spawn time while its respawn time remains unchanged. This means Rift Herald can be captured twice before Baron enters the map. We're also increasing the time it takes for non-buff camps to respawn while improving the gold they offer. We hope this makes farming the jungle feel less hectic. Patch 2.5 comes with one of our most important and fun features
Okay.
yet. Katarina, take it away.
Kills. This is so fucking
Hey
hype.
everyone,
This is
I'm
so
Katarina
hype.
and I am so excited to talk about guilds. So, you play a few games here and there with your friends,
Oh,
but
everyone
you
in
wish
chat
you
is
could do more.
booming right now.
Wild
Guilds,
Rift
guilds,
is
guilds.
at its best when you're playing with the people you care about. With guilds, we're giving you a new way to progress together and earn sweet rewards while doing it. Head over to the guild tab once you're level 9 to create your own guild and invite your friends.
This is so
Together,
huge.
you can start your journey towards earning exclusive rewards.
I wonder how many people
Creating
are
a
here.
guild will cost 400 Poro coins or 200 wild cores, so players don't create one on a whim. When you create a guild, you'll be able to customize its name, tag,
Oh, wait, how many
icon, and
people?
more.
Members.
Your guild's name and icon will be displayed in
Ooh,
plenty
it
of
will be
places,
displayed.
such
This
as your
is gonna be
profile
so-
page,
So
matchmaking banner, and on the leaderboards.
Darkbreaker new
If your
guild
friend
coming
wants
up
to
soon,
run the
by
show,
way.
you can join theirs instead when they send you a nifty invite. You might be curious what's been going on at the guild while you've been grinding away. Just access the feed to stay up to date on your friends' activities. Here, you can see your guild's open parties and social shares. Express your reaction to the news with emotes. Want to brag about your latest Baron steal or line up your next 5-stack? Head to the guild chat,
This is
where
so
you'll find
good.
a
I did
dedicated space
mention they
to you
should
and
add
your guildmates
guild
to
feature
communicate.
as well.
Once
I
you've
did
settled
mention it in
in,
my
you can
feedback
play with your
thing.
guildies and earn extra blue motes and XP, all
Ooh,
while
see,
racking
here
up
the
points to earn
rewards
special
actually.
rewards.
Let's see emotes.
We want guilds to be safe places for players to socialize.
This is
After
so
all,
important
the fun
for
can
mobile
only be
game, by the
had
way.
when players treat each other fairly. Leaders will be able to manage their guild
Oui.
and ensure the environment remains friendly
Nice, change
and
that
welcoming.
icon.
Nominated officers will also be able to help keep
Guilds
the
is
peace.
so cool for
Additionally,
social feature.
players will be able to report offensive guild names, tags, and descriptions. These tools should help you and
many
your friends make
people?
sure everyone's having a good time.
Okay, and you can
Before
level
I
up your
hand
guild
it back
as well.
to Alan, I want to tell you one more thing. As our biggest social feature yet, we designed the guild system as a place for players to gather and forge friendships.
Where is it?
And what better way to strengthen those bonds than through
Yeah,
some
the
fiery competition? That's where guild versus guild
Guild
comes in.
versus
in GVG,
guild.
you and another guild
Guild
fight on
versus
opposing
guild
sides of a
is gonna
champion
be the
rivalry.
biggest
You'll see some
thing
interactions
in
between
Wild
that
Rift.
week's champions to set the stage
Guild
for
versus
the
guild is gonna be
oncoming
so
fight.
fucking hyped.
To
I'm
win
so
a
excited
GVG
for this
matchup,
one.
your guild has to collectively earn more supplies than your opponents.
It's
The
so
guild
huge.
with the most
This is
supplies
gonna be
at the end
game
of the
changer
week
for Wild
wins
Rift.
glory for their side and some cool rewards. But more on those later.
Game
So,
changer.
how do you
Game
earn
changer.
supplies? Each week has 4 community missions, most of which require teaming up with other guildmates and playing games of Wild Rift together.
Game changer.
Everyone in the guild can contribute to these missions throughout the week. And like any good team fight, there's strength in numbers. The more guildmates you play with, the more supplies you earn. Now, here's where it gets spicy. At the start of the week, all players are given a role for the battle ahead. Half of you are considered armed and ready to fight for the cause. The other half are unarmed and will need a helping hand.
Is it like capture?
If you're unarmed, no problem. Just play a game with an armed guildmate to get access to all your rewards. If you're armed, do your part to bring as much of your guild as you can into the fray. The more armed players at the end of the week, the higher your total supplies.
I wonder how this
If you
gonna
had
work
a rough
exactly.
start early in the week, don't worry. There's one more thing you can do to claim victory. You can still come out on top by committing sabotage. Every Friday, the guild with a smaller pile of supplies has the unique opportunity to sabotage their opponent. Sabotaging is a sneaky, last-ditch effort to reduce your opponent's final score, and all you have to do is play games with your guild. But sabotaging isn't easy. It requires the full power of friendship, so only 5 stacks of guildies can contribute to a sabotage. The winning team has a chance to defend these shenanigans by playing with their own groups of 5 to maintain their place at the top. At the end of the week, we total up your guild supplies from completed missions with a bonus based on how many of your team are armed and ready, and factoring in any sneaky sabotages. And the side with the most supplies at the end wins that week of GVG. By participating in GVG, you and your guild will earn unique rewards, such as new ways to customize guilds, bubbles, player emblems, Poro coins, and more. So, it's a lot, we know. We're hoping this will be second nature once you're in the middle of the action. We've been working on guilds for a while now, so we're super excited for you and your friends to dive in. Now, back to Ellen to tell you about all the other cool stuff coming to Wild Rift.
Now that Aram is a permanent mode in Wild Rift, we're looking forward to continuously supporting the mode from here on out. All random, all mid is perfect for players who want to jump right into the action. Aram is all about fast games, non-stop team fighting, while giving you a lower stakes way to test out champs that you don't play quite as often. Newly added from the last test run, Scryer's Blooms will soon appear in the Howling Abyss too. We're aiming to have a new Wild Pass in each patch. Later this month, you'll be able to get your hands on a brand new pass featuring Explorer Tristana. To give you a better understanding of the differences between the basic pass and the premium pass, we've updated how rewards are displayed.
Okay, it's just
More
Wild
rewards
Pass.
are also being added to the free pass track.
Making it better. Oh, matchmaking. Mr. Joshua Menke.
Let's talk about matchmaking in Wild Rift.
This is gonna be so
Ever
nice.
since the open
Finally
beta
finding
began,
games
we know
on my main
matchmaking has been
account.
a pain point for players, and while we've been constantly tweaking things behind the scenes, we're making some sizable changes to improve your matches in patch 2.5. We're now going to base your games entirely on your matchmaking rating and not your rank. This will make matches much fairer overall. This change means players will sometimes see a wider rank gap in their games, such as an Emerald player in a Master Tier game. When this happens, the lower ranked player will have an icon on their loading screen card to indicate that they've been playing at a skill level above their rank. It's there to help you trust that you're being matched with and against equally skilled players. We're also tightening the gap behind the scenes on who can match together in the same game. We want you to trust that our matchmaking system is pitting you against players of similar skill while keeping your queue
That's
time
a bit
short
copium.
and ensuring
I
that
hope,
you can play
like,
at the position you want.
I was talking to
Keep an eye out for
Joshua,
devlog later
and they
this
did
month that deep dives
beta
into these
testing in
matchmaking
China,
upgrades.
and he said it's working really well, so hopefully it will work like it's intended.
In our mission to improve your experience with each patch, we're making some other quality of life changes in patch 2.5 as well. We've given the share screens a visual upgrade. Now your accomplishments will look even sweeter when you show them off to your friends. For players looking to share their live gameplay, we're adding a feature that allows you to immediately begin streaming on Twitch. Now, you can connect with your viewers with a simple tap.
New skins, okay.
As most of you know by now, a new patch
I didn't
means
even
new
read
skins.
what skins are coming out.
To kick
so
things
let's
off,
see.
take a look at the Dragonmancers. These are powerful
Oh, Kaiser
mortals
Dragonmancer
fortunate
comes out
enough
already!
to have gained the
What?
ultimate blessing
It's a new
from
PC
dragons.
skin! It's
Whether
also
they
coming
use
out for
that
Wild Rift
good
already!
or evil is up
Oh
to them.
shit, that's big! Oh, the Kaiser skin is so fucking cool. I'm just preparing a tweet, by the way, if you guys are wondering.
These skins will land in Wild Rift later this month, where you can check them out in the Way of the Dragonmancer event. Patch 2.5 is packed with new skins beyond events too. Let's take a quick peek at some other skins headed your way.
Oh, I have too many spaces, shit.
Before we go, we're looking forward to diving deeper into the world of Piltover and Zorn to celebrate Arcane, our animated show launching November 6th on Netflix globally and Tencent Video in China. We'll have a themed event and so much more in store, so stay tuned. Thanks for joining us for another look at what's on the horizon for Wild Rift, and I'll see you next time.
It's pretty pork. Guild was very pork. New skins. But kinda sad that it's late. Wait a second. Leona, Jana, Wukong. By the way, I just want to mention something, first of all. How to improve Wild Rift Guild Clan system. I think this one is a pretty important feature. A place where people can talk together, socialize, set up games to play together, also make a guild where guild can compete against each other for goodies, for even a ladder tournament. Obviously, this is something that is super popular in other mobile games. 3rd October 2021. I'm just kidding. I know they prepared it months ago, probably, but hey, I'm a prophet. Number one thing I mentioned here. So anyways, I think Guild versus Guild is going to be super exciting and hyped. And matchmaking hopefully is going to be good as well. The new champions are going to be hyped. And it looks like Caitlyn and Jaye are going to come in November, which is kind of sad. But yeah, overall, I think it's a great patch. Just a new feature, Guild vs Guild, is huge. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I see you next time. Bye bye.